All right, rise and SKOL. Get your cups of coffee. Lupagus just rolled right out of bed. Still looks like crap. Rise and SKOL. Happy Friday, Vikings morning show. Plenty to talk about. Talkers, top comments. We got some trivia. We got a little Bears in there. I got some questions for Lupagus. Comments, hot and heavy. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. But Lupagus, what's in the coffee this morning? Just black?
Just black. I can't do anything else in it anymore. I used to do a little vanilla, fat-free coffee mate French vanilla, but I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, you used to. It was pretty much half and half. Half and half. You've become a man.
It's hair on your balls. How about you? Straight up black?
Yes, sir. Let's talk latest Vikings. Not a ton of talkers going on, but first off, thanks a lot, Niners.
Yeah.
Nothing. What a crappy game.
Just a shitty game.
They could have clinched the Vikings a playoff spot.
Brock Purdy looked like ass. Deebo Samuel's dropping passes. He dropped a touchdown in the third quarter. I think he would have scored on that thing. I had him as my MVP in my FanDuel, so he really fucked me twice. Yeah.
Wow, language. Language this morning.
Just this Niners team looks like ass. So Rams pull out the win, and Vikings have to wait till Monday now.
It's no big deal. We're going to win. We'll be in anyways. Also, if Seattle beats Green Bay, we're in.
That's right. That was the other game. I was thinking it was the Falcons and the Saints.
TPP put one out this morning saying the 49ers are all but eliminated, but they're very likely have nothing to play for now against the Lions in Week 17. I don't think they've had anything to play for anyways. Their players are quitting. Devondre Campbell's just walking off the field. That's embarrassing.
Bad.
All right, Ben Gosling. Ben Gosling had some doozy of some quotes saying everybody went into this season with a clear understanding when it comes to Sam Darnold, that everybody's on the same page. And then he goes on and says the owner would prefer a rookie contract. The writing's on the wall. Everybody's got to grasp it.
Yeah. I think we've alluded to this. Like, the plan is in place. The plan is happening. The plan is working. It's just working better than I think anybody expected it would. I think the original plan was to roll with Sam Darnold. If J.J. McCarthy was healthy, maybe make a switch halfway through the season if he's struggling. I got Sam Darnold playing at an MVP level. It's the plan. It's just the plan's working better than expected.
Yeah, and then he goes on to say, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit, so don't tip your hand too much. But Gosling said franchise tag probably won't happen, but could be in play. But the part I like the most about this quote, he goes on and says the Vikings regime comes off as kumbaya, but behind the scenes, they're cutthroat. I love it. Of course they are. They're not always this happy. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Have we seen the moves? Cutting Nick Muse on his birthday? They don't give a shit.
Well, I think they care a little bit, but I liked him saying that a little bit. But injury news: Stephon Gilmore still did not practice. Yikes! Want him back? Need him back? Patrick Jones was limited.
Yeah, and I think didn't Aaron Jones end up getting some time on the shelf this
Jones
week too?
Limited. They'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have Stephon Gilmore back, especially against Keenan Allen, who just, what do you have, like 25 catches against us last time?
9.
Seems like
9.
more.
All right, we're going to talk a little Bears Vikings, but first, a trivia question. Which Viking who was a two-time Pro Bowler in 2022, first-team All-Pro, played for the Bears in 2017? Comments will reveal the answer. It's not that easy.
Oh, I think I know this one.
Not that easy. Lupagus thinks he's got it. He probably does. Let's talk Bears, Vikings. 3 key players. We each have our own 3. Maybe they're the same 3. Who's your first?
Harrison Phillips. He's got to bounce back. He's got to stuff this Bears run game. Let's make him one-dimensional. Throw that football. He was horrible last week. I know he wasn't fully healthy, but I don't care. Come on, Harrison Phillips. That was an ass game. Last time you played the Bears, we shut down the run. Let's do it again, and it starts with you, big boy.
Yep, I got Harrison Phillips on there too, so that cancels those out. I got one, Justin Jefferson. Last time we played him, 2 catches, 27 yards. You kidding me? You should be doing that on the first drive. I know Addison went off, Hawkinson went off, so they definitely, they sugarcoated that, but Justin Jefferson, go off. Have yourself a game. Bears, they're chirping that they shut him down. Give me a break.
Go off early, too. Go off early, first quarter.
Early and often.
I also got Cam Akers. I think this legit injury to Aaron Jones might, decrease his workload a little bit. So I think we might see some more Cam Akers, and I'm fine with that. Hard runner, patient runner, great vision. I'm fully confident he can, take 10 to 12 snaps and do just fine with it. So Cam Akers, again, get up early, run the football successfully, put this team away.
I almost put Cam Akers on there, and even if it's not an injury thing, like it's, this should be a game we should win. with a little bit of ease, and Cam Akers, it's time to just run him the ball, save Aaron Jones, keep those legs fresh. I got a bear on there. I didn't want to put a bear on there, but I got to put Caleb Williams on there. Caleb Williams, he probably had his best game against the Vikings last time. We can't let him do that. And the other thing is Caleb Williams hasn't thrown an interception in the last 7 games. Wow. 7 games. We need to pick him off. Yeah, he's had some bad plays, had some fumbles, a lot of sacks, but we got to get him to turn over the ball. We got to get him to turn the ball. We cannot make him look as good as we did the last time we played him. Make him look like a 7th-round rookie. Yeah,
I mean, get a couple of those kind of Hail Mary throws that worked. Remember the one where he was just running for his life and just chucked it? And I think
Swift, wasn't it?
Yeah, Swift caught it. I can't remember who was on the coverage there. Yeah, I mean,
nobody was on coverage.
You got to hit him. Put him in the ground, put him in the turf. This is why, I was almost going to put one of the edge rushers on this one again, but I did that last week, so I'm mixing it up. I was struggling here going between the corner who's going to cover Keenan Allen, but I think I'm going to go Blake Brandel, the left guard, who's just been ass. Like, if the Bears are going to hang in this game, I think it's because they're going to sack, Sam Darnold a couple times, killing some of our drives. That's the only way they stay in this thing. Blake Brandel has to be better. And I don't know, it's not asking a lot to be better because he was pretty much as bad as you can get last week.
Yeah, he's been bad for a while. Is that everybody you got?
Yeah, that's my 3.
All right. Well, it is Friday the 13th. Ooh.
It is.
So I got to ask you, I got 3 questions if you're scared or not. And number 1, you just said, are you scared of Blake Brandel? Does he stink? Does he stink? Are you scared? The question is, are you scared for the rest of the year about this?
No, because we're 11-2 with him as our starting left guard. So I know he's horrible, and I know he's not good. I'm not saying if you're scared
if the Vikings are going to win. I'm saying, are you scared of his play? He's going to get somebody killed.
Well, yeah, he always does. I mean, he just sucks. But again, I think we can win with him there. We've done it. Am I scared? I don't know. I think I'm just used to it. I'm just numb to it at this point.
All right. It seems like it's fairly new, though. I mean, it's not like, used to like Garrett Bradbury. Yeah. Blake Brandel, I'm shocked about it.
I feel like it's been 3 weeks in a row where he's just been awful.
Yeah. All right. Next up, TJ Hawkinson usage, 16 receptions in the last 4 games. And, maybe that's fine for a Johnny Munt or a Josh Oliver. This is one of the highest paid tight ends in the league.
Yeah, this one does scare me, and I hate it. Just because, like last week, he didn't get a catch till the second half. I mean, what's going on with that? He's a first down machine. Why is he not being used in the red zone? We are struggling in the red zone to get touchdowns. TJ Hawkinson needs to be active in there. He needs to score a touchdown this week. It's been too damn long. And I want to see like a 9 for 72 and a touchdown line from him on Monday night.
Well, he did well last time we played the Bears. Hopefully he does it again. Last one. Are you scared? Is Hitman too old? Old?
Yeah, I called him out last week. I also think he took a couple plays off, especially when he's coming in against the run.
Watch your mouth. Hitman does not take plays off.
Watch the game. He was not going full speed a couple times. So, yeah, I am scared with Hitman. I think his age is starting to show. Got a few games left in the playoffs. I hope he finishes his career on a high note, but I am scared. I think he's almost become a liability.
Oh, jeez. The last, you just said all 3 you're scared of. 0 sugarcoating from Lupagus. Hitman does not take plays off. You should go get some soap real quick. Wash your mouth out.
I think you need to maybe wash your eyes out.
No. There's
Visine in those bad boys.
I was always scared. I could never do the Visine. I'd have to put it on the side and then just I couldn't do the straight drop.
I just blink too much. I think it always end up on my eyelids.
All right, let's go to some top comments of the week. We'll make these quick. Thomas comes in and says, 11-2, got my Onebar and Lupagus Christmas card. It is truly the most wonderful time of the year. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you. Those are very nice words, Thomas. I'm glad we made his Christmas a little extra special this year.
Yeah, Christmas cards were out. If you're not a member, hit that link. It's very rare we get just a really nice, uplifting comment. Usually it's bitching about the Vikings, maybe us, maybe about our looks.
Yep.
But we appreciate you, Thomas. Next up, Vinny. Brandel was freaking horrible. He got run over like a child playing a man he can't protect at all. Shit pass blocker.
He thought I wasn't sugarcoating it. That was really rude.
Wow, no comment to sugarcoat. We're supposed to put somewhat of a positive spin on it. But yeah, Vinny, this was a lot of comments. Theme of the comments were a lot of Blake Brandel, and I put this up there as obviously right guard, big question marks going into next year. Who's it going to be? It's probably not going to be either our 2 guys we got now. But is left guard actually going to be in the chopping block as well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't remember if it was Ben Gosling or Dan Graziano, who the hell it was. Or Charlie Walters said there's a good chance the Vikings have 2 new guards next year. So I don't think Brownell's job's safe by any means.
It's going to be tough to all of a sudden just replace 2 guards, especially when they got
Michael Jerkins.
Maybe Jurgens is the guy waiting in the wings, but for a team that's so dead set, like on not moving on from Bradbury, all of a sudden just say screw it, we're gonna get 2 guards. It'd be great. Cut throat, says Gosling.
Yeah, no kumbaya behind the scenes, snipping and snapping.
Mafia, our guy says he's climbing trees in the freezing cold, and it's much better with Horizon SKOL playing in my ear holes. SKOL guys love it.
I mean, is he just climbing trees like for work, or does he just love climbing trees? That's what I want to know.
Kind of my question. I feel like it's probably work related, or it's just recreational. Loves climbing trees.
Maybe there was a cat up there stuck. You want to save it?
I'd like him to think he's driving around and he just pulls over, sees a beautiful climbing tree, just scales that thing right on the highway.
You think he's a branch guy, or he's one of those guys who can just hug the tree and just do this and go up it?
Mafia breaks branches, throws them to the ground. He does not want branches. He scales that thing. He dry humps that thing all the way up to the top. We got one more.
Mark burn on his dick.
Okay. We got mini mock homes. I don't know, something Homestead. The way I see it, the Vikings could lose, win or lose any of their last 4 games. Nothing is going to come easy the rest of the season, and he is right. We got some tough sledding.
Well, yeah, I mean, I hope Monday comes easy. If we're in one of these struggling games where we're just barely getting by, it's going to be a little bit frustrating. It's going to be like immoral loss, I guess. I just want to see us roll like we did fourth quarter against the Falcons the whole game. It's probably not going to happen, but we've all been wanting. I mean, Bears are just a team dead in the water. They shouldn't be poking around and playing and hanging in there. Seahawks game at Seattle's going to be tough. Green Bay's going to be tough. I mean, Detroit's not going to lay down for us at the end of the season. So even if they had that thing clinched. So, it's going to be a very tough slide. And then you're into the playoffs. So I think it's actually a great stretch to prepare you for the playoffs, playing those teams when we do.
All right, let's talk Sam Darnold quick. Ben Gosling talked about it. 3 options really out there. And I think you and I are pretty much on the same page. But in the comments, let us know where you're at. A is just buy Sam. Hello, JJ. B, franchise tag him. Figure it's 1 year, $40 million. And this isn't a franchise and trade. This isn't a tag and trade. This is like he's playing next year. Or they say F it. Give him a Baker Mayfield type of contract.
Rick Spielman. What Rick Spielman wanted to do.
Rick Spielman shouldn't talk about football anymore, just like us.
No,
so what's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? What do you want to happen?
What I want to happen is bye, Sam. Thank you for your service.
Should have put thank you.
McCarthy.
Bye, Sam. That's a little harsh. Just bye, Sam.
I'm giving him a hug, and I'm going to maybe gently touch his right butt cheek when I let go.
So, all right. What do you think's going to happen?
I think it's going to be I think the only way B happens is somehow McCarthy has some kind of a setback that we know about prior to free agency where we can still franchise Sam Darnold. I don't think that's going to happen. But if somehow he has some kind of a setback, then I think maybe you look at B. But I think it's going to be A.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think C is even remotely in the cards. I think it's A, but B is a very, very sneaky play.
It's an option that has some life to it.
Vikings currently are the 5th seed in the playoffs. If the playoffs started today, we'd be playing Tampa Bay in Tampa. So let's take a quick look at some of the teams that we're most likely to play in the playoffs. Vikings 99% chance we're going to get there. So here are the teams that we're most likely to play. Who's the one that you would want to play and one that you absolutely want nothing to do with? And we didn't go down the road of the number 1 seed too much, but it's still possible.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's start with the team you least want to play.
It's probably the Rams. They're get that young, feisty defense, and they also have matchup problems with us with Puka and Cooper Kupp. I don't know if he even had a target last night. It was super weird. And they beat us once. Kyren Williams running the football. Yeah, the Rams could be a tough playoff team.
Yeah, Rams for sure. I mean, obviously the Eagles, but they haven't been able to pass the ball worth crap. I would say the Rams actually scare me more than the Eagles, and that's kind of weird. It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Who are you taking? Who you could take? We're clearly most likely going to be going on the road.
Yeah, I mean, the Bucs defense is ass, but I also think the receivers could be some matchup problems for us as well. I would be fine rematching the Cardinals.
But realistically, the Cardinals probably won't get in there.
No.
Like Seahawks should be on here.
Yeah. All right. Well, then maybe Washington. Young quarterback Brian Flores has had success against. I would maybe go Washington then.
Yeah, the Bucks really don't. I don't want to play any of these teams, but it would probably be the Bucks. It'd probably be the Bucks. I'll take the Bucks.
It might be a high score. It might be like a 56-48 kind of a game.
Yes, sir. All right. The trivia question. You know the answer?
I do. I'm very confident.
Did you look it up? Did you cheat?
No, I think I do research for your trivia, and I think I stumbled upon this.
Oh, man. All right. Who is it?
Andrew DePaola.
That is Andrew. Look at that guy. He was a Bear. He was a Bear for a year. He played all 16. I had no clue that he was a Bear. And he was actually on a handful of teams.
Yeah, he's been around. He's been around just like that game show host has. With 2 different sized eyes. It's creepy.
Chicago, thank you for letting probably the best long snapper in NFL history come to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Rise and SKOL for this beautiful Friday morning. We're going to be having our predictions. Harmsy is our guest predictor this week. We don't play till Monday, so we'll be around hot and heavy all damn weekend. So be sure to saddle up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. Maybe make us some nice sizzling bacon and just eat it in our honor. Remember this, too. There are over 30,000 named descendants of Pocahontas today. These descendants include notable figures and families in America's history.
Wow.